that I had to double check.
I'ma always take the money over
This
That's why they need me out the way. What you expect?
gotta run up and it's cold.
They keep trying to get me for my soul.
What I said
Thankful for the women that I know.
that I know
Can't go 50-50 with
with no
no
hope.
every month. I'm supposed to pay her bills and get her what she want. I still got like 7 years of doing what I want. My dad still got child support from 1991. Out of time, people love to talk like shit and
Come
come
around.
around.
There we go.
Ah!
That's I'm cool.
Taurus. It's crazy because the song I was playing before this one was Surf. And now the song that's playing now is I'm Upset. So who's salty? I don't know if it's you who's salty towards because someone might have expressed himself towards you, or it's like someone could have withdrew energy toward you. You feel me? Or it's a situation where someone is upset with you because you may not be investing or expressing the same way you used to express yourself towards them. You feel me? You don't bring the same type of you used to bring when it comes to expressing yourself in an environment or sharing a piece of you. You don't share the same piece of you used to share when it comes to expressing yourself with these people or this person. If and that might be the reason why someone is mad at you. Someone is a little upset because you changed. If it ain't a situation where you upset because someone outside of you changed, as if motherfuckers ain't supposed to change. Hey, you know, side of the fence you fall on tour, somebody a little salty. And the song I was playing before this one was Surf, and that shit might have somebody in their emotions. Might have you and your feelings. If it ain't a situation where it's not you and your feelings, it's somebody outside of you and your feelings. If it's a solo battle when you're dealing with yourself, yeah, you and your feelings. Yeah, you might have expressed yourself or you carried yourself in life a certain type of way and life gave you back a certain answer. Yeah, you ain't like the answer life gave you. You feel me? You don't like what you see when it comes to what you put out. You don't like what you got back from what you did. If it's a situation where you did somebody, if it ain't a situation you did something, I said somebody shit, you could have fucked. If it's a situation where you was fucking on somebody, now you wish you ain't never fucked on that person. Feel me? You wish you never gave this person your number. You ain't know they was gonna turn out to be old boy from you. You feel me? You ain't know they was gonna be Goldberg. You feel me? You ain't know that. You ain't know that. You ain't know this person was gonna go crazy about you. You ain't know this person was gonna be flip the switch and be a stalker on the highest of keys. When you agreed to go on a date with them, you ain't know the date was gonna escalate to marriage on the second date. You feel me? You ain't know they was gonna propose to you on the second date. You feel me? You ain't know Shorty was gonna. You feel me? You ain't know Shorty was gonna run up a tab like that. You feel me? If it's on some shit like that, and you know what side of it you fall on, Taurus. It's like something that used to make sense to you don't make sense to you no more. You used to look at that and you could. It's like that would be something tangible. That would be something you could touch. Yeah, you might not want to touch that no more. You feel me? If it's a situation where you expressing yourself in a certain type of manner, if it's a situation where you expressing or sharing a space with somebody, you don't want to share a space with this person no more. You're a little bit uncomfortable now. You feel me? You might not be telling this person that, but you're not as open as you used to be or as you usually were when it comes to expressing your individuality or bringing new ideas, bringing new expressions, bringing new emotional minds or new feelings here. You feel me? You used to tell this person how you feel. You don't tell that person how you feel no more. As a matter of fact, you might hold your feelings to yourself. You hold your emotions close to your chest now when it comes to the emotional vulnerability and safety here. You ain't say your feelings ain't safe there. Your emotional perspectives, your individuality ain't safe there. Whatever we talking about towards now, if that ain't a situation where that's somebody dealing with you, it's a situation where that's somebody outside of you. And that's how they looking at you. Somebody don't feel safe with you, Taurus. What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you out here doing? Where somebody don't feel emotionally sound with you. You feel me? They feel you in a relationship with somebody that feel like they ain't even in a relationship. It's more like a dictatorship. You feel me? It ain't even really a democracy for real. You motherfuckers don't really got a voice when it comes to expressing themselves in the dynamic with you. Someone can't be themselves. If it ain't a situation where you can't be yourself, someone feel like, hey, it's like someone, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, Taurus. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it might not be what you thought. Might not be what you thought. I ain't even touched the card yet. The song is playing that I'm on one. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's almost like if it's a situation where you dealing with somebody outside of you, someone could get high off of the energy with you. Someone gets high off the space with you, and it's almost like in order for them not to have their high blown, when they get in the space with you, it's like they take lead. So they get to direct where the high goes. They get to direct where the energy goes. What y'all get into, how y'all get into. As soon as you try to open your mouth and say something, they go, shut up, Taurus. You feel me? They go throwing their hand on your face like, nah, let me do this. Type shit. You feel me? If it's a situation where someone is kind of shunning you. And it's like, not only are they shunning you, but they're taking your energy and using it for whatever the fuck they got going on. So it's like someone taking you. It's like someone asking you, hey, Taurus, you feel me? You trying to hang out? You're like, yeah, you know, I'm free today. I can hang out with you. Right, mind you, this the friend that don't got the whip. They don't got a whip. All right, you okay with that though? You the friend with the whip. And like, all right, cool. Yeah, bet, cool. I'll be there around 10. Here you go. You pull up. As soon as you hop in the whip, they got this plan. They got to go there. They got to go there. It went from hanging out to an Uber type shit. If it's on some shit like that, Taurus. Now that could be regarding if it's actually related to you hopping in a vehicle with somebody, then so be it. But it could just be related to your energy. Someone like to take your energy and do what they want to do with it. So it's like they always want your opinion on their ideas, or they want you to assist them with something they got going on. It's never the other way around. And it ain't even like you need help. You need, I don't know, I don't even want to throw it in that type of frame of mind, but it's not like you need assistance or you need a uplifting or it's not like you need it, but it wouldn't hurt for a motherfucker to offer it to you sometimes. You feel me? Especially someone who's always taking from you. You know what type of shit you on, Taurus. It's like, and damn, it's one thing being an Uber. It'd be cool if at least one of the stops that was on their list before they hopped in your whip was a stop for y'all to do something, for y'all to get a snack, for y'all. You feel me, man? It ain't none of that. You just the Uber. It's like someone standing on your back in order to get to where they need to go. Hey, you know what the fuck we talking about though? Yeah, look, I'm telling you, it's not equally yoked. This is a very one-sided relationship, Taurus. What the fuck you got going on, Taurus? Where you at, Taurus? You might see that and it's frustrating. What song is this? It's fight night. Yeah, I hope y'all motherfuckers ain't throwing boulders at each other now. Listen, y'all might be throwing hands, knees, and elbows. Y'all motherfuckers might be throwing ankles at each other for real. If it ain't on some shit like that, Taurus, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but you need to relax. It ain't what it is. It ain't what you thought it is. And then you still might be trying to find solid ground on that. You still might be if you ain't in a situation where you're making excuses for a motherfucker. You feel me? Oh no, they just need it. Oh no, they just don't. Hey, you better stop making excuses for this person. Well, they about to take your ass right on down with them. No, that's ain't my first. I ain't gonna find everyone ain't gonna put no man. Crazy, I pull up on the layer. I be the Nate dog. I gotta regulate. Bucket, fire. Yo, my nigga. Hey, what the fuck? Taurus, what the fuck? What you doing? Something got you still. It's real. It's like you stuck in time. Not the way the simulation is stuck in time. Nah, it's like you frozen. It's like Sub-Zero hit you with one of them. You feel me now? You in that bitch like this, and you in that motherfucker. You watching that motherfucker about to pull up with another combo type shit. I don't know where you're stuck, but you ain't moving. When it come to your passion, when it come to your drive, when it come to your sense of stability, ain't no vision of tomorrow dealing with this today. I don't know what the fuck the today is, but that shit ain't healthy. That shit ain't healthy, Taurus. I don't know what you dealing with. I don't know who you dealing. I don't know where you dealing, but the bitch ain't healthy. You feel me, ma'am and or sir? It ain't healthy. Whether it's a solo battle, you dealing with your own sense of stability, your own your 10 commandments. You might need to rewrite them motherfuckers. You feel me? I don't know if those are a good set of life rules to live by, and you might have that awareness firsthand. It's like you in a jail cell type shit. If it's on some shit, but you in a jail cell by your own action. You feel me? Ain't nobody told you to go to the bank and pull up the hammer and hold that bitch up because you needed some money. You feel me? Now look what happened when you robbed the bank type shit. You feel me? Now I don't know what the bank is. I don't know where that energy was expressed to make you take a step back and look at what the fuck you was doing, but something made you take a step back and look at what the fuck you was doing because you can't express yourself freely no more. You can't be as open and expressive when it comes to your passion no more. The thing that used to turn you on, don't turn you on no more. Shit cool being a cookie monster till you get a cavity. You feel me? Notice the cookie monster. First things first, that nigga a puppet. Second, buddy ain't got no teeth, so ain't no shit to rot. Yeah, let you play that role though. Go ahead, be the cookie monster if you want to. Now all your shit fall out. Now you look just like that Muppet. You walking gumming motherfuckers down. You feel me? Now I don't know what that is that you did excessively towards. You might have had a little bit of overindulgence when it comes to expressing or investing in a certain type of idea. Shit, you might have bit off more than you could chew. Again, ain't nobody tell you go stick the bank up. You feel me? Because motherfuckers was telling you when motherfuckers say, yeah, let's go make a withdrawal, they didn't mean we gonna rob the bank. Nah, that actually meant pull money you got. Pull energy from yourself. Pull energy, or it's like be your own source of fulfillment. Here you go. Now you robbing someone else of their energy. Now it's like you're wearing a mask. You being fake. And now the well done ran dry. Wherever you used to go to get that kick, it don't kick you no more. It just reminds you you were never you. That Taurus, listen now, Taurus. Hey man, Taurus, listen, dog. I don't know what it is for you. I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's just your own energies. You feel me? I don't know if it's you expressing yourself in a certain type of manner that kind of got you sitting in a new spot of awareness or a new position of knowing. But yeah, it's like after going through some sort of they motherfuckers put you in the now that you ingrained in the system. I bet you ain't never gonna do that again. I bet you ain't never gonna think like that again. Now that thought process has ran you into a wall and you in the spiritual whip done crashed and burned. Now you can't hop in that idea and take it anywhere no more. And now you're left with the revelation of that accident, that car accident, that spiritual crash out, the loss of an idea, the loss of a concept, the loss of the ability to go there. Whether there is a spiritual place and you take your mind to a certain space and think and develop ideas and characteristic traits from there, or it's an actual place you go to. You can't share a space with that person. You and that friend fell out permanently. You can't, ain't no bounce back from now. It's like you banned from Walmart. You can't go to Walmart no more because you thought it was okay to go to Walmart and do, I don't know what the fuck. You feel me? Yeah. I don't know what the fuck y'all was doing in Walmart. Motherfuckers was lollygagging type shit. You feel me? I don't know what the fuck you talking about though, Taurus. Yeah. Justice in reverse, Taurus. Yeah, I'm telling you. You feel me? Like, Taurus, what the fuck? It's like now you can separate the real from the fake, though. I don't know what. Again, it's like if you were Uchiha, yeah, you know them motherfuckers got Sharingan. You feel me? They get the little Tomos, they get the Megenkyo, they get all that. You feel me? But in order to get that shit, you gotta go through some trauma. You might be nestled up in some trauma right now. I don't know if you getting your little one Tomo. I don't know if you done got two Tomos. It look like you might be on the verge of Megenkyo. But don't forget, you could go blind from that shit. And now, depending on how you take this trauma, it could be the reason you wake up and step up and change the way you need to change, or it could be the reason you go blind and never see again. Hey, you make the choice though. You make the choice. That shit might be fucking. If you look around the world, you look like your world falling apart right now. Yeah, it might just be doing that. Might just be raining cats and dogs outside your window right now. But that's the result of an expression. That's the result of a false sense of you that God had to pull you out of. So now here life go. Yeah, let me life like, hold on, let me show you something. Because you think this is the way. This ain't the way. Let me show you something different. Then now life done stepped in. Now God done stepped in. Now you may feel like, nah, you just feel life. Whole time you thought you were living, you weren't even living. Look, it didn't fall out, but look what almost fell out. I'm telling you, you might be losing relationships, you might be separating from people right now, Taurus. You might be unplugging for real. It motherfuckers like Taurus, you distant. You feel me, Taurus, you different. Taurus, you can't be the same way you used to be when it comes to your individuality, when it comes to expressing yourself or just bringing yourself to the forefront of life. You can't present yourself the way you used to present yourself because that presentation got you something. And you don't like what it got you. Motherfuckers be like, first impression's the best impression. Now, when you wake up, just because you don't see a motherfucker don't mean a motherfucker don't see you. Yeah, you wake up to life every day. How you going? What's your first impression of life every day? You feel me? What's your first impression of God every day? Now here you go. You feel me? Now, it's like you changing the soil you plant the seed in. You're not just changing the seed. You're not changing the crop. Nah, you got to change the mind that you plant the seed in. You might have been the type of motherfucker every time you get an idea, you think, nah, that ain't gonna work. Why the fuck you think God sent you that shit in the first place? You think ideas just come from nowhere? You think ideas just fall out? Look, nah, this. First, look. Emotional awareness again through some what? Some trauma. God wouldn't send you that idea if it wasn't for you. Now watch out, because the devil's in the details. You could turn an idea from God into an idea from Satan in a heartbeat. I don't know nobody else that doing this. The song is playing is nonstop. I told you there could have been some overindulgence, Taurus. The motherfuckers was going a mile a minute when it came to this. I don't know what the fuck this is, but Taurus, you were doing too much. You were doing way too much. I need you to dial it down, dabbler. If it ain't a situation where God done dialed it down for you. You feel me? Now you're in a position where you had to sit with the results of that decision. Yeah, now look, I'm telling you, now what you sitting in what? You sitting in conviction, motherfucker. You sitting in the truth. You sitting in the awareness of love. You sitting in the awareness of you knowing what the fuck is going on now. Congratulations. Welcome to life. Oh, yeah, you only live once. Fuck all that. Now you up. Yeah, yesterday you was a zombie talking about some, oh, yeah, I'm up. You feel me? I'm alive. You thought you were living your best life. You wasn't even living life for real. Now you aware. Now you done went through enough pain to make you feel. Motherfuckers be like, pinch you, I'm dreaming. You asleep the whole time. Guess what? You just got pinched. Now you up. Welcome to life. I don't know how the fuck life. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, you were living a false sense of yesterday. And you were running, I'm telling you, you were talking hella shit like it was facts. I mean, just the yapping, flapping your gums. I'm talking slapping them motherfuckers. Until life told you otherwise. That made you have to let go of that life. Let go of that truth. Damn sure wasn't the truth, though. It's like living a lie long enough to convince yourself it's the truth. And just because you live in a lie, don't mean if I make this a repeated cycle, it will eventually turn true. That's not how life works. It's almost like being in a relationship, knowing you don't fuck with this person, knowing you have no sense of not an ounce or a drop of love for this person, but you're in a relationship with them, and you keep telling yourself, "I'm gonna love them tomorrow." That ain't how life works. I'm gonna grow to nope. If it ain't there, it ain't there, and it ain't there. Look, it ain't there, and you might be honoring what you know about how you feel about this. It ain't some shit you could stand on. It ain't some shit you could develop your spirit in. This ain't some shit you can grow in. Again, you're stuck in time. Imagine being born and you stay one forever. Imagine. That's how you are here spiritually. There's no growth here. If you get into a relationship with this person, or if you get into a relationship with this concept, if you associate yourself with this idea, you're stuck. And Sub-Zero don't got your ass. Now you gonna stay this age spiritually forever. You gonna stay this level of maturity. No development. Damn it. Imagine being 40 still moving like you 15. Type shit. You feel me? It's like that type shit. Now it may be a piece of that energy. It might not be the whole concept, because you could be 40, moving like you 40 when it come to your business, moving like you 40 when it come to your relationship, but then when it come to how you manage money, yeah, you 12. You feel me? It's like that. And when it come to how you manage your emotions, you like 3. Type shit. And then whatever level of life we talking about. But something that made you realize it's time to grow the fuck up. That song is playing is rock and roll. Hey, you know what the fuck we talking about though, Taurus? I'ma fuck with you. Hey, it's a good day. Oh, it's on me like a hood day.
Can't live for me out the minute day. Let's go. When I tell I wish I froze. I just wanna walk on the road. Hey, I just wanna walk on the road. I make you walk like the 80 on my way. She spent 20K
on the pole.
Trip off a bitch, but I trip out the young make cause we really been doing the most. Now crib out the budget. It's 40 years shot. Can't get if I can't get my trip in the door. Can't come to your crib if a nigga can't tell me nothing if you think you better than
what the fuck?
you better watch who you pro. If my aim is he lead, if you know you know I'm the type that'll smoke your ass back to a show. Still drinking lean, that's the way to